Minister Narendra Modi stresses on Sabka Saath, Sabka Vishwas at public meet in Kochi. Some government to construct 3,000 new Anganwadi centres, says Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma. First 75 HSLC girl toppers in Nagaland receive one-time scholarship. Arunachal Pradesh celebrates agricultural festival Solung. In Durand Cup football, Jamshedpur FC defeats Indian Air Force FT by 2-1 margin. Good evening, viewers, and a warm welcome to Northeast News Bulletin. I'm Changamla Thumra, and now the stories in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said that the top priority of his government is to ensure basic facilities for every citizen and to build modern infrastructure. Addressing a public meeting after arriving at the Cochin International Airport today evening, the Prime Minister listed various measures taken by the Union government for the people of Kerala. He further said that people need to work on the resolve to make India a developed nation during the Azadi Ka Amrit Kal. Modi stressed on the mantra of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vishwas.
सबका साथ, सबका विकास, सबका विश्वास और सबका प्रयास के मंत्र पर चलते भाजपा की सरकार बड़े संकल्पों को सिद्धि में बदल रही है। केंद्र सरकार की सर्वोच्च प्राथमिकता गरीब, दलित, पीड़ित, वंचित, शोषित, आदिवासी सभी तक मूलभूत सुविधाओं को पहुंचाने की है। देश में आधुनिक इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर के निर्माण की है।
Home Minister Amit Shah launched the Central Armed Police Forces e-Awaz web portal in New Delhi today. Ministry of Home Affairs said that increasing the housing satisfaction ratio for CAPFS personnel is one of the priority areas of the government. In order to operationalize the revised policy of allotment and to also bring transparency to the allotment process, a common web portal, CAPF e-Awaz, have been developed. The web portal will enable online registration and allotment of residential quarters to eligible personnel of CAPFS and Assam Rifles.
आंतरिक सुरक्षा को मजबूत रखने के लिए चाहे सीमाओं को अभेद रखना है, चाहे एयरपोर्ट और बंदरगाहों को सुरक्षित रखना है, चाहे दंगों के खिलाफ दंगाइयों को कठोर कार्यवाही से दंडित करना है, चाहे कश्मीर, नॉर्थ ईस्ट और वामपंथी उग्रवादी क्षेत्रों के अंदर अपनी चुस्त मुस्तैदी से, उनकी उपस्थिति से देश के कानून और व्यवस्था की परिस्थिति को मजबूत करना हो। सीएपीएफ के हमारे जवान हमेशा हमारी आंतरिक सुरक्षा का बहुत मजबूत और जरूरी पिलर रहे हैं।
Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh today announced the scientific completion of India's first indigenously developed quadrivalent HPV vaccine. Speaking on the occasion in New Delhi, Dr. Singh said that this will be India's first indigenously produced, affordable and cost-effective HPV vaccine for eliminating cervical cancer. He stressed on the importance of preventive health care and said that a vaccine will be affordable and will add to the esteem of the common Indian. Singh further added that the scheme and initiatives taken by the current government in the healthcare sector have given India an advantage on preventive healthcare.
What is important and needs to be highlighted far and wide, I think even through the media, is what Rajesh was hinting is the first indigenous developed India's vaccine for HPV virus. It will be affordable also. It will also add to the esteem of a common Indian, also live up to Prime Minister Modi's call for Atmanirbhar Bharat. And just to add to that before I conclude, we are already very cautiously working on the preventive health care, particularly in the cancer sector.
In a positive development, the price of a 19-kilogram commercial LPG cylinder has been reduced by 91.50 rupees. As per Indian Oil, a commercial LPG cylinder will now cost 1,885 rupees in Delhi, rupees 995.50 rupees in Kolkata, 1,844 rupees in Mumbai, while in Chennai it will be available at rupees 2,045. The reduced prices will come into effect from today. In a bid to build a malnutrition-free and healthy state, the Assam government will construct 3,000 new Anganwadi centers across the state this year. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma said this at a function organized in the capital city to inaugurate the Poshan Month 2022 in the state. He further added that setting up a total of 15,000 such centers in his tenure of 5 years is the target. Sharma further urged the Women and Child Development Department to take reformative measures to streamline the management and enhance the efficiency level of Anganwadi centers across the state. Meanwhile, on the occasion, the Chief Minister distributed gift hampers to the winning children of the Poshan competition, which was held across the state recently. Also gracing the occasion was Women and Child Development Minister Ajanta Nyog.
তাৰ বিষয়ে আমি এই সেপ্টেম্বৰ মাহটো আলাপ আলোচনা কৰিম, জনসচেতনতা বৃদ্ধি কৰিম, জন অংশীদাৰিত্ব তাৰমানে মানুহক আমি আমাৰ লগত সামিল কৰি লম। এই ধৰণে আমি পোষণক এটা জন
In Nagaland, the Medha Chakravriti Scholarships 2022, initiated by the Indian Oil Corporation Limited to celebrate the success of meritorious Class 10 girl students, was held today at the Capital Convention Centre, Kohima. First, 75 girl toppers of the High School Living Certificate 2022 from various schools and districts received a one-time scholarship. Addressing the gathering, Advisor School Education and NCERT, KT Sukhalu said that this initiative would open a big platform for the students in their studies. He further urged them to be true to themselves and dream of greater heights in their careers.
Hamzani and Audio.
On behalf of the department and the government of our state, would like to thank the Indian.
The Meghalaya government is trying to speed up the process of tripartite peace talks among the centre, the state and the banned Hindu Trip National Liberation Council, HNLC. Informing this, Chief Minister Commemorating PA Sangma said that things are on track and the government will try to speed up the process as much as possible. He stated that in spite of being a complicated process, the discussion would be taken to its logical conclusion. 5 members of the HNLC are in the city to initiate the tripartite peace talks.
As much as possible, but
Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh today visited the ongoing construction site of Sangai Ethnic Park along with other officials. Taking to his Twitter handle, Singh informed that the government is working all round the clock to ensure the completion of the project before the Sangai festival in November. He further expressed his gratitude towards the people for their immense cooperation. In Arunachal Pradesh, Solung, one of the most popular agricultural festivals of the Adi tribal community in the state, is being celebrated today with great pomp and show in various parts of the state, including the capital city, Itanagar. Meanwhile, Arunachal Pradesh Governor Dr. B.D. Mishra and Chief Minister Pema Khandu also extended their best wishes to the Adi community on the auspicious occasion. The Solung festival is an agricultural festival celebrated at the beginning of September every year after the sowing of seeds to seek a good harvest and prosperity. The celebrations last for 5 days and are divided into 3 parts. Meghalaya Chief Minister Comrade Sangma today paid floral tributes to his father and leader, late Purno A. Sangma, on his 75th birth anniversary. Taking to his Twitter handle, Sangma said that the National People's Party is his father's legacy and that may the leader's values and vision always guide the party. Sangma further added that PA Sangma was the biggest provocator of the Northeast who worked persistently to ensure that issues of the region took center stage. Meanwhile, in celebration of the life of the leader, the PA Sangma Foundation and NPP Meghalaya organized a program in Tura to remember the great leader on his 75th birth anniversary. Moving on to sports, in Durand Cup football, Jamshedpur FC defeated Indian Air Force FT by a 2-1 margin in today's first match. The Group A match was played in Kolkata. In the second match of the day, Trau FC are playing against Chennaiyin FC. Meanwhile, the Group C match is being played at the Kuman Lampak Stadium in Imphal. Arunachal Pradesh Governor Dr. B.D. Mishra flagged off Royal Enfield rider Navam Rana, member of Arunachal Bullet Club from Raj Bhavan, Itanagar today. Rana will be joining the All India Motorbike Expedition, which will be flagged off on 9th September 2022 from New Delhi. Rana has been selected to be amongst the 75 riders of one of the largest motorcycle expeditions in the world, commemorating the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebration. Addressing the Royal Enfield riders of Arunachal Bullet Club, the governor urged them to promote the spirit of Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat. He said that wherever the riders go, they must reflect the unity and integrity of the society, state and the nation. In Mizoram, consignment of 18 metric ton of pineapple from Tuichangrel FPC Khauzol was flagged off to Delhi by Minister Agriculture, Irrigation and Water Resources and Cooperation, C. Lalrin Sangha. This initiative was supported by MOM and facilitated by PMU and Clover Organic. Meanwhile, in another story from the state, in observance of COVID vaccination Amrit Mahotsav, Mizoram State Rural Livelihoods Mission, in coordination with the State National Health Mission, conducted a vaccination drive at different villages across the state. Meanwhile, the self-help groups were seen playing a vital role in creating awareness and mobilizing their members. And finally, to end the news, the main points once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi stresses on Sabka Saath, Sabka Viswas at public meet in Cochin. Assam government to construct 3,000 new Anganwadi centers, says Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma. First 75 HSLC girl toppers in Nagaland receive one-time scholarship. Arunachal Pradesh celebrates agricultural festival Solum. In Durand Cup football, Jamshedpur FC defeats Indian Air Force FT by 2-1 margin. And that's all in this bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.